journey come and play.
Yeah.
Would that be good, boy? If I can get the real journey, not some underneath band. Boy. Oh, man.
Okay.
Boy, yeah, I'm in the giving season. Okay? It's Christmas here. Boy.
God bless Colin Kaepernick. That's all I have to say.
Boy. There's
God bless our target demographic.
Oh, boy.
Just can't get out of who they are and the fact that somebody walks in a different pair of shoes.
Well, let's see what Colin's got to do, brother. He's got to get hired so he can really get his message out there. See,
I think Nike's taking care of him, so he's doing all right.
I'm telling you what, boy. Yeah, very good, boy. Are we ready?
We
program this week. Everything's good. We're close. We're connected. We're always connected. This is our umbilical cord.
Okay.
Or whatever you call that thing. That connects mama to the baby. Okay, boy. This is our umbilical cord. Okay, you gotta get on air.
There. Yeah, we can't. You gotta stop giving all the free stuff.
That's a good line there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Daddy, work you wrestle. The claps. You know what time it is, George. How was your weekend?
But just because I got to say it again because it was a good line, this is our umbilical cord right here. Okay, very good. As long as we're connected, buddy. You know,
you can hear chairs smacking against each other.
You know the pencil is mightier than the chair if I come and there's a split between here. Okay, you may be pushing me out. Boy, thank you so much. What a tremendous busy weekend here at Dad You Don't Work Your Studios. Boy, I want to personally thank you for, of course, coming to our annual racetrack event. Boy, close to 24 years we've been coming out there and just. I just want
not too much of an embellishment, by the way, because it's been 13 years that I've done.
Wow, boy,
so.
James Drake, boy, just came through Charlotte like Chuck Norris, had a flat, trying to get his tire changed. He's been here for 42 years. All you wanted was a sandwich. All you wanted was a sandwich at a diner, and you've been here ever since.
And Brian Denny, he just wouldn't let me be. Brian Denny, he just wouldn't let me be.
Brian Denny picked you up and gave you a ride back out of the city.
And then when I started burning down the town, he says I treated him like I would have treated my brother-in-law.
That's exactly right. Oh, boy. Oh, man. That's pretty good, Bullet. I don't want to start crying. But anyway, thank you so much, Bullet. Especially thank you as being someone that puts that show on, that you just get it. I mean, you just...
I know what it's there for.
Exactly, Bullet. And you only got an hour, and...
Listen, I know why the show is scheduled at 11 a.m. Because breakfast stops right at 11 a.m. And then lunch don't start until noon.
Yes!
So there's that hour in between. But if you get it there early, you get breakfast, because you aren't gonna do it at 1 o'clock, because there's gonna be too much of a gap between breakfast and lunch.
That's exactly
that whole
right.
hour, like, where's the food at?
That's
and
exactly.
You're not gonna do it right at 9, right when breakfast starts, because then you're gonna miss lunch. You're gonna be done and out of there. You put it right in between the two, and you're gonna get 2 meals out of it.
Bullet, thank you. Most people think we have a big NWA Bookers meeting with Bob Goggle and everybody. We put a lot of thought into these racetrack event shows, but no, basically, you just smarten everybody.
Sam Muchnick is not involved in this whatsoever.
No, boy, thank you. Just a great time. Of course, everything's kind of down, kind of sad. They're taking the tents down. Everything's kind of packing up and everything. Of course, we'll be, till next year, which is good. So anyway, thank you so much going on. I want to thank Christ Church for that Friday night, Bullet, that 12 a.m. We did that little event there for the men's conference, and it was just a great time.
Which I did not make, if you're curious, but I know we have a lot of talk I was going to make, but I did not get in my truck after the Comedy Zone shows until midnight. I know your show started at midnight.
Yes.
And I remember you telling me it was in Gastonia. I'm like, oh, well, that's good. Turns out Gastonia is less than halfway away from where you guys were. It was almost an hour and a half drive, and I was just getting in my truck as the show was starting.
But you're far out there when GPS tells you we don't go there.
Oh, okay? When I looked it up, it just put a dot in the middle of nowhere. And I don't...
Well, you know when you go in a store, like a parts place, to get a parts for your car, and they're out of it, and it's just got that green, that little sign that says "Gone Fishing."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When I see that GPS just drop a pin in the middle of nowhere, I start having PTSD from the days when I used to go up to Stan Lee shows, in Southwest Virginia somewhere. Not West Virginia, but Southwest Virginia.
Yes.
And just middle of nowhere, coal mining country, the Grundy Virginias of the world, and just remembering those days.
When GPS says good luck,
yeah,
you know you're in trouble.
When you talk to somebody who lives within an hour of Hayside, Virginia, and they have no idea where Hayside is, that's when you know we're in the middle of nowhere.
When they tell you, why are you coming here for?
Yeah.
But a great event. I know you were packed to the hilts that night, Bullet, with everything going on.
Friday Late Show was one of the better crowds. Not the biggest crowd. The biggest crowd was Late Show Saturday night. That was jam-packed. That was good because John Reap, he was recording his CD all day of both shows on Saturday.
Oh, good.
And I think he's got a winner out of both. So he did real well.
And that's our local guy, right?
He's from Hickory.
Yeah, very good.
And he just moved back from LA. He's now living in like the North Carolina Hickory area.
Oh, good.
He's around now, so he's done everything he wanted to do in LA, and he's like, I'm done. If you want some guy with red hair that's got an accent from Hickory, I'm right here in that area.
I love that, bro.
I'm done going to auditions, and this is where I'm at right now, and I'm just going to do the roads.
Bolt, listen to me. I know all of our great fans, or I know they may not be excited, but I am. Today's October the 2nd. Bullet, 3 days. 3 days away. Steve Perry's brand new CD. I'm going to start camping out maybe tomorrow night at Walmart. I know you can just walk right in and buy it, but what's the thrill of that? Even pay for it at the self-pay gimmick. Well, I don't know if you saw this real quick, but somebody robbed, not at our Walmart, but somebody robbed somebody at the Walmart. It was like maybe California again, or maybe Florida. But at the self-checkout.
Walmart parking lots are like a cesspool of
listen,
crime.
That's what I'm saying. They robbed somebody at the self-checkout. Man, that's kind of bravish. I mean, it's almost heroish.
Would they pull the gun on the register? on the machine? I mean, that's
here, hold my gun while I run my cheese across here, make sure.
Oh, I thought they were robbing the register they were checking out.
No, they robbed the individual trying to
Okay, well that makes a little more sense. I thought that was a sad commentary in this world that we're doing armed robbery to robots. That's when I know we have pushed past.
That'd be
me. That's when I know AI is taking over, is when we're holding robots up by gunpoint.
But see, Bull, I'd be there trying to rob it, and I say, "Here, Bull, hold my gun. I gotta try to communicate with this thing." But anyway, Steve Perry's brand new album, Bullet. You know what is impressive to me right now about Steve Perry, and everybody's saying, he's lost or whatever. It ain't even. It's the promotional side that he's put into it right now. Bullet. He's averaged like 4 different radio stations a day.
Got a team probably.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm so excited about this boy, and he's very George Southish. He's giving away a poster with every CD, Bullet, and the only thing I got to educate him a little bit on is they're already announcing, and I believe it, that through his website they've sold out. His album is already sold out. Now I think that's kind of milking it. Get more. I mean, that's what I got to educate him. If you have sold out, get more. But I know I can't wait, Bullet. I've heard some of the songs. I'm just waiting to book a town so you can go so I can let you listen to the CD. Okay? Bullet, I don't care about the show part. I just want somewhere to go that I can have an excuse to take you.
I just hope it's less than an hour. George, I love you, and I'm sure I'll love the new Steve Perry album. But if we book a town 6 hours away, I know we will be listening to that CD for 6 hours there and 6 hours back. I'll drive to Lincolnton and listen to it there and back. We'll drive to RO's there and back, and we'll listen to it 2 or 3 times. But when we start listening to it for the 17th time, I'm going to go pile drive Steve Perry and put him in complete retirement.
Folks, please just go out. I mean, I'm not just saying this because anytime
George Pick of the Week.
Oh, that's it.
George Pick of the Week.
That's it. And I think y'all are going to really love it. I just love when everybody thinks it's over, Bullet, the story of our life. They think it's over. It ain't over. Okay? And then people are just having to go back and find something else to fuss about. But anyway, just my hats off to Steve Perry. October the 5th, Bullet. We're all going. That's my pick of the week. So, and a quick hats off to my Dallas Cowboys who pulled one out by field goal against the Lions. Boy, you know what's sad? You would have thought, now I know they won, but you would have thought when we made that field goal that Jerry Jones and them had won the lottery. I mean, they had the camera on them,
yeah.
And I know everything's riding on this, whatever, and it's like the third game of the season. But when our field goal kicker, who they're not paying nothing, made it, Jerry Jones was looking for people to hug. I mean, he was just running around trying to grab people, just to hug them. You would have thought we won a Super Bowl.
And then they cut to a shot of the sideline, and you see...
Yeah, Jason Garrett said, I told you. Y'all have confidence in me. Anyway, so just still waiting on. And here's the thing: we were losing, and our running back caught the pass that set up the field goal. And now we got 18 wide receivers, but the running back caught it. I don't understand that at all.
Give it to Zeke Elliott.
Oh boy!
You think there's you think there's a correlation by the fact that he got 150 some odd rushing yards and you win the football game?
That's exactly right.
You think that's an odd thing? No,
but boy,
he's their best player. Here you go.
And we even mention the Patriots here every week and Belichick and all them. But something I didn't understand. He's not even going to go in the idiot bag. But the Patriots were winning like 40-0, and they did not take Tom Brady out. Even the announcers were freaking out. That why is he still in here? And he played, maybe Tom Brady wanted to, but he got hit a couple times there where he got up slower than I do when somebody body slams me and I don't expect it. Bullet, okay?
You don't want Psycho Tom being pulled out of the game.
No,
He'll
man.
go nuts. Let's go! Let's go!
Him and his beautiful wife will go nuts, Bullet. But anyway, real quick, Bullet, the giving season, of course, if you go to Walmart, you'll see that the Christmas trees are out. Bullet. It's like
I gotta get your opinion on this.
It's like Halamus.
Let's back up to the football talk.
Okay.
Let's get back up to football.
Okay.
I gotta ask your opinion. Do you see what the Indianapolis Colts did?
No.
Overtime. They had 26 seconds left. It was 4th down. They could have punted it and put the Texans all the way back to like the 20-yard line.
Right.
They were the Colts were on their 43-yard line. 4th down. So every coach in the world would just punt it, and then you're going to play for a tie.
Yes.
Frank Reich used to play for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, yes, I know. Well,
guy led the biggest comeback of all time. Went for it on 4th down. They missed it. Texans threw a couple of passes, kicked the field goal, won.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
And
oh, my gosh.
People were asking Frank, like, what were you doing? And Frank Reich goes, I don't play for ties. Because I'll do that 10 times out of 10.
Wow. No, Bullet. No.
Which I feel like, as sorry as the Indianapolis Colts are, yeah, I ain't playing for no tie. I'm going to lose so many games this season anyway. I might as well play for a win.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to get a whole lot of opportunities to win a football game with the Indianapolis Colts this year.
Bullet.
Also, too, Andrew Luck had 500 yards at that time.
I know.
I might as well give him the hot hand and give it a shot.
No,
everybody's criticized him, saying he's crazy. And I figure it's too... We can relate to Frank Reich.
That's right.
Us being job guys and playing for the Buffalo Bills in the 90s.
Yeah.
We know how that feels. We understand that. I mean, if you have an opportunity to win and you're Frank Reich and you lost 4 Super Bowls and you're with the Indianapolis Colts this season and you already won the Super Bowl with the Eagles the year before, you might as well try and win.
Yes. So. And, now that you said, exactly. Because, even the overtime thing now don't make a bit of sense now. I mean,
that's another thing, too.
It's nuts.
And also, too, you don't want to see that.
Yeah.
As a fan, I'm glad you went for it because we really have 3 of the last 4 weeks out of the NFL we're going to get ties.
That's exactly
Nobody wants that.
Remember, we never used to have a tie because they would play.
We almost had 3 of them already this season.
That's right. Remember, they used to, when we were kids, they would play till somebody won.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's a couple games would go like 8 hours.
Now we got TV time. Now, because of NFL rule, you can't see overtimes and stuff like that, which has really got big heat with me. I love that bonus coverage.
But my favorite quote this week is, of course, they were all, everybody's still talking about steroids and athletes and steroids, and they were talking about Jose Canseco, who's, supposedly took steroids. But Ricky Henderson, who was that famous base stealer, he had the greatest quote I've ever seen. He said, they asked him how he felt about it. He said, man, all I know is I wish Jose Canseco would have told me about him. He said, can you imagine how good I would have been if I'd have took him?
Which would have been scary. You tell me the way Ricky Henderson looked in the 90s, especially when he would rip the physical second base out of the ground and went like this. You tell me he was clean?
I know. It was funny, Bullet. I loved it because everybody was so serious in like this news conference, and I know they thought he was going to say, well,
the purity of the game.
Oh gosh, yeah, we got to we got to protect Babe Ruth and you know, Shoeless Jackson.
Listen,
and all
for non-combat sports, take as much drugs as you want. That's how I feel about it. Non-combat sports.
No, I love that. Oh, please. But anyway, so what was that? Oh, yeah, but listen, I know that you can go to Walmart right now, and they got Halloween. I'm calling it Halloween-mas. Because they got Halloween on this aisle and they got Christmas on this aisle. Okay, but boy, that doesn't affect me in the giving season. Now, boy, listen to me. If these do not fit, boy, no more. If you notice, I'm staying on the Nike theme. Okay,
love it.
Listen,
I'm a big supporter.
As much money as I can put in Colin's pocket, I'm going to. Boy, listen to me. Now, this was some thought put into this. Now, I know you look good now, okay? Now, I'm not saying...
I would say good. I'm emaciated maybe more than
well, but now these are very classy, very Man Scoutish, pre-wrestle match stuff. But, well, listen, I have the receipt. I'm just hoping, because I just guessed on the size on these. Okay. And you may think, George, there's no way, and they may not fit. But I just want you to know, boy, whatever I pull out of this bag, it's the thought, okay? It's the thought that counts.
The fact that you walked into a store.
That's exactly right.
Made.
Exactly right. Boy, listen to me, okay? So, I'm proud of these because the color, if nothing else, I got the color right.
Okay.
Because the color is very Man Scout, Jake Manning-ish. Okay? Boy, listen to me. These are official Nike. Now, this ain't some black market where the Nike...
Oh, my gosh.
Listen,
you may have made...
But listen, this ain't where the Nike sign is upside down on the black market.
Oh, no.
But I'm worried about the size.
George, boy, you're a lifesaver.
But look here, boy. These are official Nike Man Scout I'm hoping I got the right size. Okay?
Let me take a look. I'll tell you how you made my... Ooh, you know what? Gosh. I might be able to make it work.
Okay.
I don't know.
But see,
I'm pretty lean right now. This is a possibility.
I know you look good and you're lean, but I know I'd rather got them way too small than way too big.
No, here's there may be some alterations to this, but I could probably make this work.
But the good side of it is we got like 18 sewing machines right behind this camera. If we need to put a little. See, at first I thought it may have that little gimmick elastic thing that you could.
No. See, these are tough to get. The pockets maybe we have to renegotiate and stuff like that. But they'll be these could definitely be usable and doable, and we could do some stuff.
Oh, we can. Okay.
Because I'm having a hard time finding shorts. Because guess what? The Boy Scouts of America, they don't make shorts the way they used to.
Okay. So
if Nike's an option now.
Okay. So I will hide the receipt.
Okay.
So can I? So we may be able to use them, folks. Listen, these are official Nikes. Okay. Well, this ain't just something.
Maybe in the state that I'm in right now, because I can't wear pants like I used to anymore. Apparently, but I have a little bit of an issue right now. It's a psychological issue.
But those are yours.
Okay.
Now, if nothing else, one of our great sewing machines here, even if we have to put, you put a little gimmick.
Well, you can put a little thing to a little stretchy.
Yes. Okay. But they're yours. So I'm so happy right now. Boy, with all that being said, listen to me. Grandbaby Dallas, but you ain't gonna believe this, okay? And later on, after I'm dead and gone to be with Jesus, and he's going. This is on the WWE Network, our TV series. He's gonna be able to see me.
Yeah, just like they picked up something to wrestle with, they're gonna pick up Daddy Don't Work Your Wrestle.
Oh yes, exactly. But listen to me.
They're just looking for something that has wrestling at the end of it, and like they put it on our network.
Let's say this real quick. My grandbaby Dallas, okay, boy, who's he's in his first year of football. Boy, he got a little bit of heat yesterday. He got in a little bit of trouble at school. Okay? Oh boy. Let me tell you what he did. And of course he was a follower. I want him to be the leader. I don't want him to be like X-Pac and the rest of them. He's got to be like the main. He's got to be
like Triple H and carries everybody's bags and drives everybody around because they're only sober.
Oh, well, listen, I guess. Listen to me.
You want to be Shawn Michaels causing all the ruckus.
Oh, boy. Oh.
I want you to be Kevin Nash. To be telling people, why am I getting paid the least amount for every WWE champion?
Well, listen to me. Shawn Michaels super kicked his brother through a glass and didn't get as much heat as brother did when he shaved his head. Okay? What the heck? Brother got all kind of heat now about shaving his head. Leave brother alone, please. But anyway, so Dallas and his buddies in school during computer time was Bullet. Actually, and I'm kind of impressed. I didn't let nobody know this. I was kind of impressed that Dallas could do this, but Bullet, him and his buddies were getting on the computer, and they were actually trying to hack into their other buddies' lunch password. Now listen, I don't know whether to feel like hurt or proud.
No.
That
you got to feel proud
that he can do something like that.
Oh, you trust me. You want to encourage that type of behavior as much as possible, because we're going to need a lot more people that are very good in the cybersecurity realm. You want to encourage him to be as comfortable around computers as possible.
Man,
quick sidebar. When I was a kid, back when computers had MS-DOS, and you had to just type in like this long code just to even get a floppy disk to work. I'll never forget my father. There was one summer where I was inside and I was on the computer and I was typing in stuff, doing all kinds of weird stuff, changing settings and doing all kinds of back channel stuff. I'll never forget my father yelled at me and shut off the computer while I was in the middle of using it, and he goes, "You need to get your head out of this computer and go outside and play. This is nonsense, and you need to get away from this computer screen because this won't do any good for you." What do I do today? What do I do today? I sit in front of the computer all day long and work on it. Boy, would I love to have the coding skills that I had when I was 8 years old. MS-DOS, logging in and hacking in to Louis the Lounge Lizard, which was an adult game, but I found a way to hack into it because I was much more gifted then than I am now. Because my dad told me to play outside. Thanks, Dad, for teaching me to be a ditch digger. I appreciate that.
And boy, what's funny is when we got the word down from the higher authorities what my grandbaby was doing, I kind of said, "Man, that's great." I mean, but.
It's like, Dallas, can't you break into NORAD? NORAD, go ahead and break into that.
Boy, so it was all took care of last night on the football field because their coach is just a great person, and he just really, wants you to do good in school. School comes first, and all this kind of stuff, which ain't gonna do him a bit of good when he signs a contract with the Cowboys. But anyway, but he had the punishment was there. I mean, and it hurt Pawpaw to stand over here and keep his mouth shut and let punishment, I know.
You gotta let that happen.
Listen, I'm trying to raise like Jerry Rice, not like Lyle Alzado or Jack Tatum, okay? I'm not trying to raise a Jack Tatum, okay?
Or Kenny Stabler.
Yes, I'm trying to raise a Kenny Stabler here. Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather him be Tom Brady, not Kenny Stabler.
Oh, I know.
Let's go.
I know. So, well, listen. So they started practice, and Dallas knew. I mean, when I first saw him, he knew that I knew. I mean, Kerry knew that Fritz knew, okay? And it was just, but I didn't say nothing because he's already heard it from his dad, and oh my gosh. So anyway, it was a very tense practice, but then when the coach said, "Dallas, come here," oh my gosh. So he took Dallas away, which he does. Every kid, there's one big, huge linebacker that's like 42 years old. He's playing on Dallas's team, and he's actually gets called out every week in school, and so they make him run laps. And there's an old-fashioned bear crawl, with all these pads on. You basically do that till you're sick. And so I knew all those famous words when he said, "Dallas, come here." I knew the punishment, bullet was coming. So, and Dallas knows, okay. So, and matter of fact, what's really bad, only my grandson's luck, is his teacher who called him is actually the wife of the football coach. So, and I'll get time with that. And I get a few moments with Dallas just to tell him, "Hey, son, it's okay. Just keep cheating." Okay, but anyway, that's just something.
You ain't trying unless you cheat.
Oh, exactly. There wasn't a microphone. on. So
which is a lesson I learned from a football coach.
Oh yeah. But I said, listen, it's like Eddie Gilbert told me. I told Dallas last night after the game, and him went over to the sidelines. He offered me what was that candy commercial? Lifesaver. When you're down, your dad offers you a lifesaver. Anyway, Dallas offered me a lifesaver, told me everything's going to be okay. But all I told him is, all you got to do, first time you score that touchdown, they don't care what you've done. I mean, seriously, they don't care what kind of record or whatever, okay? But anyway, so with all that being said, it was a very intense moment for me to sit there and be quiet while the punishment served the crime. Yes. So, but anyway, he's out now, okay? But the arrest record is white clean, and Dallas will be able to play this week. So anyway, but my first question was the teacher, because I got to meet her last night. I said, first of all, I agree with everything that you've done, but how did he do that? They get a 20-minute computer time. I mean, that's pretty impressive. So anyway, So we're back on. We're back. He can play this week. Okay. He didn't.
Josh Gordon has served his suspension.
Yes.
He's back now. He's got a locker next to Tom Brady.
Oh, well, what about our Seattle guy? Oh, what you saw him? You know what? Oh,
Earl
bless
Thomas
his heart.
is supposed to be a Cowboy.
Yes, brother. But they're hauling him off the field with a hurt leg, and he gave one of them to Seattle. But brother stocks went way down now. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but you watch, he'll come back, and so with all that being said, on the theme of sports, Bullet Idiot of the Week, if you don't mind, Bullet. Listen, folks, this could change the history. It's all over the news. They had the lady, the mom, on Good Morning America. Boy, this could change the landscape not only of sports as we know it, but as of children as we know it. There is a lady like upstate, Bullet. Her son didn't even look like an athlete. Her son got cut from the high school soccer team, and guess what? She is suing the high school. She's suing the school board. She's already got a lawyer with her. And brother, she said, I'm not going away. So, Bullet, I think that's nuts. Because, I mean, but if she wins, I can't even throw nobody out of the training school anymore, Bullet. I mean, if she wins, folks, I'm serious. If she wins, I think the landscape of
everything is not for everybody.
No, you're exactly right. So, anyway, she's saying she's going to win. Her lawyer's saying she's going to win. It's just a open cut case. Surely she won't, but we'll see. I just think it's dumb for her to even pursue it instead of just telling your son, let's go out there and work harder, Bullet.
Yeah, if you really want to do that, you go work harder, or if you realize, hey, I can't do this.
But there may be something else that I can try.
And that's what you got to do. You got to encourage your kids to fail miserably. Like I found out, guess what? I'm the worst bass player of all time because I have no rhythm. Also, too, I hate live music. So therefore, me being a band would have been really dumb. But if I didn't try it and figure out how bad I sucked at it,
that's exactly right. You wouldn't be here beside me today, Bullet. So see, something bad will lead to good. But anyway, we'll keep y'all posted, folks. Y'all don't have to follow her because we basically don't have a life, so we can follow her. But I am going to put I just think it's dumb because, but watch, she'll win, Bullet. She'll get a talk show. She'll get a book. She'll probably get her own talk show, her own podcast, Bullet. But we'll see. We'll keep you updated. I just think, Bullet, sometimes you just got to let the kids mess up.
Yeah, you'll mess up.
But it don't mean they're going to be a failure the rest of this kid's life.
And also, if you don't have all these failures, you don't have the successes. Don't mean more.
That's exactly right.
Something I try and tell myself a lot when I have a bad set. I have to tell myself a lot. Okay, that bad set is going to be the thing that makes the good sets mean that much more.
Bullet. And we'll close with this. That great theologian, philosopher Gene Simmons said one time. He said, "An album with all good songs ain't worth nothing." He said, because you ain't got nothing to look forward to. And I kind of like that. I don't know if that's exactly what he said.
No, I don't know.
But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to listen to you got to get through the bad songs to hear the good songs.
I think it was more like I'm the king of the nighttime world. I think that was the quote that kind of encapsulated.
So, folks, listen to me. After you read all those great books, if you want to read a bad book, that was backwards. If you read all those bad books and you want to read a good book,
you can get the second greatest book of all time, which is available at highspots.com. If you want to know more about what I'm doing this weekend, I've actually got a real fun trip coming up to Portland, so I won't be here next week. So that's going to be a lot of fun, a very interesting time there. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning or on Instagram at ManScoutManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Oh, Bullet, listen, I didn't know that. Yeah, Bullet, I got some hookups out there.
Oh, you do?
Listen, the original grappler, Len Denton. Oh, he'll take care of you out, Bullet. He's Stan Lane knows him. When Stan Lane goes out there and works, son. Oh, how long are you out there, Bullet?
I'm gonna be there Sunday, Monday.
Comedian or what?
A little bit of that. Also seeing a concert. So.
Bullet.